All right, show of hands. How many of you like Scotch? Oh, actually more than I thought. That's great. For those of you who don't, yeah, this is the perfect introduction cocktail for Scotch. You like a Manhattan? You like a Rob Roy? If you like a Rob Roy, you already like Scotch. If you like a Manhattan, you're probably gonna like a Rob Roy. Welcome back, friends. It's Anders. Today, I'm gonna show you how to make the Bobby Burns because we are coming up on Burns Night, where we celebrate the Scottish poet Robert Burns. Want it, thonk it, he ha meet and he we. This is all a Robert Burns poem. Super simple, 3 ingredients, Scotch based. You can make this at home, and I'm gonna show you the ratios that I use. If you're new to the channel, hit that subscribe button for more sips, tips, and recipes, and let's make the Bobby Burns. To the bar. Quiet on the set, everybody calm down. A reading from the Savoy Cocktail Book. Harry Craddock says, Bobby Burns cocktail. 1/2 ounce Italian vermouth, 1/2 ounce Scotch whiskey, 3 dashes Benedictine, shake well, strain into cocktail glass, squeeze lemon peel on top. And then quote, one of the very best whiskey cocktails, a very fast mover on St. Andrew's Day. It's a lot to think about. But this was actually a surprise to me. When I looked that up, St. Andrew's Day is in November. I don't know anything about St. Andrew's Day. I was just surprised that this cocktail was big on a different day of the year because I thought, no, this is for Burns Night. Bobby Burns, Robert Burns, it's Scotch based, it makes sense. But the truth is, they don't know. There are some people who say this cocktail is named after Robert Burns, but others say it's named after a cigar company from the early 1900s, but the earliest recipe dates back to 1900. There it was called the Baby Burns, so probably not Robert Burns. Anyway, my ratios and how I make the cocktail is different than how Harry does it here in the book, but that's okay. It's a great book. I still think that you should all check out the Savoy Cocktail Book. It's one that everybody should have. We're gonna stir this cocktail because it's spirit forward and we wanna keep it not overly diluted. Also, it's served up, so get your cocktail glass chilling. I'm gonna be serving it in a coupe. If you wanted to, you could serve this on the rocks. This would be good on the rocks too. It's all good. For the tools, I've got my mixing glass, jigger, julep strainer, bar spoon, got a peeler because we're gonna do a little lemon oil on top, and that's it. Now the booze. 3 ingredients, 1 cocktail. This is gonna be easy. For the booze, we are gonna need blended Scotch, sweet vermouth, and Benedictine. The Scotch I'm using is Monkey Shoulder Blended Malt. The sweet vermouth is Cocchi Vermouth di Torino, and the Benedictine is Benedictine. As far as the Scotch, some people will say that this has to be a Highland Scotch. Others will say it has to be a 12-year Scotch. But this is the blended Scotch that I have. I really like the Monkey Shoulder. I did test this cocktail, so it's good. The Benedictine, others will say use Drambuie because Drambuie is Scotch-based, and that would be very good. If you like a rusty nail, then do it that way. But I am accustomed to the Benedictine in this drink. That's all I have to say on that. Let's build. We're gonna start with the Scotch. I will do, wait, hold on. I have to think. This is a weird thing. You have to think about how big of a glass you're using. My glass is 5.5 ounces, so 2 ounces of your blended Scotch. 1 ounce of sweet vermouth. And then 1/2 ounce of Benedictine. Anybody mixing along, you don't have to get the big bottle of Benedictine. It can be kind of pricey and it lasts a long time, so get the smaller bottle. Okay, the recipe that I read in the book had equal parts Scotch and sweet vermouth, but that's just a little too rich for me, so this will be plenty sweet. Now we can add ice and stir. There we are. All right. Now grab your chilled glass and we can strain off the cocktail. A little lemon oil on top. So I'm just gonna take the swath and I'm gonna discard the zest. So just right across the top, hit the side, get rid of that. The Bobby Burns. Cheers. To you, Robert Burns. You bard, you. Oh yeah. This is a good one for January because it's kind of rich and warming. Yeah, the sweet vermouth and the Benedictine almost give it like a chocolatey note.
Yum.
It's good. This would be good on a big rock too. You guys doing anything for Robert Burns? Having a little haggis? Shortbread cookies? Reading poetry? Raise a glass? I feel like that's what we should be doing. I don't know, do we have like a moment of silence for him or something?
I don't think so.
It's been gone a while. If you like this video, like and subscribe if you haven't already. The notification bell is there to notify you the next time a video comes out. So hit that and then just watch the videos. I would do a Scottish accent, but I don't want to offend anybody. The only thing I will say is great. That means great. Bye everyone.